Hi, I'm John. Welcome to Mead Haul. This week, something really amazing happened. Our friend and patron, Braden Hill, came over with a few bottles of mead, and he let us have 3 bottles of Schramm's mead. He knew that we've been trying to get our hands on some of this for a long time. If you don't know Schramm's mead, Ken Schramm literally wrote the book on modern mead making. It's a treat, it's an honor, it's a privilege to have these bottles to share them with you. Let's get into it. We've got 3 bottles here to drink today. 2 of them are spiced meads and 1 of them is a raspberry melomel. Last night, to celebrate this boon, we just had to open one of these Schramm's bottles up and give it a taste. The first mead we're getting into is nutmeg. This is the one that we had last night, but we have the remains for you. No fancy name, no silly pun, back to basics. One thing I really like is they have natural cork, but a really high quality natural cork. You see a lot of amalgamated corks, and I'm pretty sure this is all one solid piece. There's a definite line from where the cork sat, and there's a little sedimentary line from where the mead sat. So I think that these bottles might be a few years old. Unfortunately, looking at the label, I don't see any date on here. That's too bad. Really fine particles floating in there too. So that implies there is filtration, but it's going to be some minimal filtration. Looking at it, it is a bit viscous. Yeah, that nutmeg is definitely coming through. I'm also getting some really strong honey aromas. Very sweet, but this nutmeg has this delicate yet refined infusion of flavor. Having this only one ingredient makes it a good study of the flavor of nutmeg. The mouthfeel is very soft, and one sip totally covers and envelops your mouth. This is definitely a sweeter dessert type mead, and while it's very drinkable, I think I could only have 1 glass of it at a time, and this is something to be sipped on and savored. I'm not a barbarian. I do wash in between mead drinkings. I ritually cleanse myself before each mead. A moth?
A moth. I swear to God, John, if you start making moth beans.
Oh, but Nina, look at all these lamps. Our next mead is ginger. This is another 1 ingredient addition, so I'm really looking forward to see what kind of balance between sweetness and spice there is. Super clear mead, only the finest of particles in it. You know, the particles are fine dough. I want to drink them from behind dough. Alright, stick to your day job, counting fish. Wow. The ginger hits you so wonderfully. I could already smell it just as I stuck my nose in, and then when I took that breath, it was so fresh. This is going to be powerful. What a zing! The brightness of this spice is just going all over my mouth, top, bottom, side to side. This is another really sweet mead, but holy cow, this ginger does so much to balance us out. This is root of ginger. I've tasted a few other meads, some especially homebrew meads that have ginger in it, and it's just an underlaying flavor, or just a very mild ginger flavor. This is the king of all gingers. This is the spiciest ginger mead that I've ever tried. Wow. Instead of eating ginger with our sushi, let's just drink some Schramm's Mead Ginger. This is Schramm's Mead Raspberry. But is it actually a mead? It doesn't say on here. And that's because this is 51% raspberry and 49% honey. So mead experts. Is this truly a mead? Well, I think we'll give it a pass. Gourd.
Put my gourd down.
You're getting the sleepy ha-has. It's like not even 9 o'clock. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Oh man, I can't help but feeling a whiff on the cork. There is a layer of sediment from probably this has been laying on its side for a little while. That raspberry sediment. Color on this, wonderfully dark, cloudy mead. I love a cloudy mead though. What secrets does this cloudy mead hold? Man, what a raspberry aroma. It's so much I'm not even getting the honey. Dare I say we should have started with this because this is drier. I would put it on the drier end of a semi-sweet. Really tart raspberry flavor. So much raspberry flavor packed into it. I mean, it's 51% raspberry, but oh man, you know it's natural berries when you can taste every part of it. The skin, the flesh of the berries, even a little bit of that bitterness from the seeds. The taste of the honey gets overshadowed by the raspberry. Some other characteristics where the honey shines is the mouthfeel. The texture of this drink is totally honey. Oh my God, I just feel like I've engorged myself on just handfuls of raspberries.
Does it say what it pairs well with?
Rhubarb pie and salmon.
I would not drink that with salmon.
I would never eat salmon with this. Salad. I would eat a salad with this. Schramm's is simple, elegant, and an excellent opportunity to study a single ingredient addition to mead with the potential for what that flavor can do. The sweetness of the first two meads was balanced by their spice flavor counterparts, which made it well-rounded and more than a one-note mead. I was really surprised by the dryness of the raspberry. It was a great display of the range of potential for Ken Schramm's work. My pick this week is the ginger. By far the biggest ginger flavor that I've had in any mead. You could definitely taste everything that the ginger has to offer. The earthy woodiness of the ginger, the biting center, everything was really well represented in this bottle. After trying these meads, I really am looking forward to the day where I get to crack open a Heart of Darkness and more. I want to try every mead on the planet. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, if there's a mead that you want us to review, let us know and we'll try to find it. Do you want to become a whisker lad? Yes! You can with Dietrich's Stash Mustache Wax. Now on sale. This video is sponsored by Dietrich's Stash Mustache Wax. All day hold for your mustache needs. Mustache and beard. Do you have a plain, ordinary mustache that you want straightened or curled? Buy my wax.
Alright, see ya.
Love you. Bye. I'd like to introduce Brady here. We just became great friends. He has a true haul of mead that he's brought to us. No, Brady has a hoard of mead that he's been sitting on. And
happily shake.
Look at those whiskers on him.
Oh my God, he's a whisker lad.
I could use some wax for this. I could use some
shameless plug.
Shameless plug for the
something to
whisker
tame
lad.
this, right?
Absolutely.
To really encourage those who haven't experienced it yet, have the chance to reach out, try something new, and buy into it.
And we hit those keywords that they know what they like, and they don't have to worry about buying a $30 bottle of mead.
Right.
And they can say, oh, I saw them try it. We did our job.
And offering that knowledge to them on a first taste basis is huge.
Yeah, and you know, not for nothing, the mead market is hard to get into.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tight tight club. It's a tight knit group, and it's hard for someone to make that judgment call on their own and to have an educated opinion when you walk into a liquor store or to walk into a meadery. You know, these days meaderies are becoming more of a thing that it's accessible and available, and to have an opinion before you walk into it is a huge bonus.
Yeah.
So.
I can't tell you how many meaderies I've walked into that they've said, have you ever had mead before?
Treat everyone as if they've never tasted it. You know, there's a fundamental problem with the industry overall. And to change that culture, to make it more accessible, to make it something that more people can try and taste and realize and understand right off the bat is going to be huge. Offering that step of accessibility to someone, the Joe on the street, you know. So it's great.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Dude, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I'm glad I was able to share.